We are back. Had some technical issues over here in the Back 40 studios. Sorry about that. Thanks for coming back.
The action is just about to be heating up. It crashed at the worst time, absolute worst time possible.
Looks like Michael's got some birds coming in. Sounds like they're close.
Little recap of the morning. It's been pretty slow. Cam had some birds roosted in the trees by him. He had 2 birds that dropped down and looked like they were making their way towards him, but he had only had a hen come in. David had 1 tom in a field about 200 yards away early on. And Shane has been on the run trying to find birds all morning. And Michael currently has that hen that was right outside his blind. And it was actually 3 of them, sorry. 3 hens right outside his blind. But I think it's about to start heating up.
Sounds like Michael has some hens talking out there.
And again, Michael is a first-time hunter, turkey hunting that is. This is the first time he's behind the wheel turkey hunting. As well as Dave, Cam's an experienced hunter, and Shane. They both got a handful of birds under their belt.
Just a little recap. Cam is the only one out with a bow. The other 3 are all using shotguns. Cameron is in Ozaukee County. Michael is in Washington County. Where's Dave at?
Dave is in Marquette County, and then Shane is in Shawano County.
Sounds like Michael might have seen a couple birds down the line here. Just out of view camera. Cameron, you want to go to Michael's camera here? Looks like we got birds coming in. Yep. Got a couple hens walking out.
Here we go. Action's heating up by Michael. There's 2 of them. Looks like he's got 3 hens out by him right now. There's Tommy boy right there. Oh yeah.
2,
Oh, 3, 4 of them. Let's go,
Here we
baby.
go. Oh. Might actually be 5.
Yep, five
five.
times. Oh boy.
A couple more hens coming in. Michael has some options here. They're all pretty tight here. No shot right now.
Yeah, he'd definitely drop a handful of them if he shot right now.
Looks like 2 more Jakes just walked in.
His field is filling up.
Yep, there they are.
A caravan of them.
Yep. Turkey party out here.
And again, this is Michael's first time in the field with a gun hunting turkeys. So his heart has got to be pumping. You can hear him in the background. He doesn't have a shot right now. They're still too tight.
From this angle, it looks like he's got a shot. He's to the right of the camera here, so we'll turn it back.
It's going to happen any second. Boom. Tom down, baby. Congrats, Michael. Oh, yeah.
Got a ton here showing off for the hens.
Field's still full of turkeys. Running every direction. Again, Michael's out with Nick Faber. Shout out to him for getting Michael on this bird and multiple other hunts that have been on the broadcast. I know Michael really appreciates this, and so do we. Yeah, that was a close call, Tim. They were getting out there and getting bunched up, so it was hard for him to make that shot, but he got it done. I'm honestly surprised it's not Michael and Nick out there doing front flips and back flips right now.
Thank you so much, dude. Dude, I was fucking tripping for a minute there because I was like, dude, they're so close together. When you said like 34, I looked at him like, as soon as I poked my head up, I'm like, oh my god, you got it there. Like, they are close. Oh my goodness. Hey, he still got his head up. See it? Okay, Tyler. Yeah, he still got his head up. Get ready. You might want to hit him again. Yeah, hit him again. Just to make sure. I don't want him getting away. Yep. I mean, we could probably just go out there and take him. Yeah, you could step on him too, probably. I just want to make sure. Sure, just step out there. Yeah, he's done. That's it. Yep. Fuck yeah, dude. Oh my god. Just keep an eye on him, hey, watch him just in case. What's that? So you're coming out. I figured.
Looks like Michael's gonna go and scope out his first bird ever.
Dude, he first shot like 8 times. Just make sure if he starts flapping or running or something, don't let him get away.
Michael's bird was 20 pounds. It had just over an inch spurs and a 10-inch beard. So, congrats to him again.
My fucking battery.
I know he's been dying to get out after filming some hunts.
Battery came unplugged. Yeah. So the full battery's just.
Oh my goodness, I cannot. There's a lot more time.
Well, yeah, when you're like, just take the shot. I'm like, he has.
Well, because I couldn't see.
Oh, no, no.
I was looking at the hens. That's why I was like, I looked at the hens too. On the camera, they look like petals.
Yeah.
So I was like, take one. They're like, no, look at them. Like, no, they're not. They're spaced out. And then I poked my head up and I'm like, oh.
Yeah. There was literally like 8 of them. Just in a tight group.
I couldn't even see it.
Yeah.
We can step on it. I cannot believe that. There's so many more. Oh, look at those spurs, dude. That's at least 6 spurs. That's a big bird.
I think there was one that was for sure bigger, but
Watch.
dude, the way they were so fucking clumped together, I was like,
You would have
I
knocked
don't
out
wanna-
4 or 5.
Exactly.
That's why I said shoot that lead one, take that lead one.
Yeah, once.
There was a Jake in there too, but I
Yeah,
think
the
they all
Jake came out last. The Jake
Yeah.
came out last, and I was like, worst case, I can if they like stay clumped up and keep fucking going. I was like, I guess I can fucking.
Oh my goodness, that's insane. Taking a mud bath.
Michael and Nick were on OnX Maps all morning taking a look at the terrain around them, and they had a pretty good idea that the birds were going to come to this field from scouting and just looking at the aerial maps of where they were, and
It's the same with like a chicken.
they
going around
had
getting
heard them, and
dropped off.
they looked at the map, and they just knew that the birds weren't going to fly as far as they had to get into another
I mean, the only
field.
ones I
So
haven't seen doing it are geese.
good job to them for
I mean, you
doing a
got
little
the goose
scouting and
Unless you
pre-work
don't-
by looking at aerial
Yeah.
footages and getting set up in a good spot. It all panned out, and Michael got his first bird.
In your live well all day long, you go home and you clean them, yeah, and they start trembling and stuff. It's like, all right,
Yep.
What's up, Chad? Congrats on that giant muskie
a
yesterday.
little muddy. Love the wash it off. I don't want to pull on it and pull it out.
Yeah.
You can wash it off in the creek.
No problem. I was nervous, honestly. When you called me last night, I was like, man, I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, well, we can go give it a shot. And I'm sitting there in my mind. I'm like, I'm not going to sleep tonight. Like, I was so excited. I'm going to get a nice, good night's sleep. And you hit me up, and I'm like, I didn't scout. I don't know where these birds are roosted. I have no intentions of going out this morning. I'm like, whatever. I'm like, let's go try. I'm like, what's the worst that happens? We don't shoot something. It's at least still fun.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, as soon as we're setting those decoys up, you can just hear the gobbling. I'm like, no way.
Well, that one came in, and then it was like 5 minutes, and then it was just like.
And to have fucking like 20 of them come out.
I couldn't believe all the times that came out. I'm like, I underestimated this spot.
Fucking, yeah, it was
Wait, how many times do you think there were?
at least 100% 5.
There were
Now there's
probably
four.
four.
Maybe
There were probably 4, and then 2 Jakes walked out at the end.
No, there was 5 toms,